What's up, everybody? It's Justin at Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we're taking a look at the Player II HSS Stratocaster. We've done videos on some of the other new Player II models up to this point. Today we're featuring the HSS Strat. We'll get into it in a second, but first I want to remind you, this guitar, all the guitars that you see in the video, everything we sell, available at empiremusic.com, where you can find high quality images of every unique serial number that we sell. Know exactly what you're buying before you buy it. Why would you buy a guitar without seeing it first? Head on over, check these out. We do a full pro factory setup before we ship these guitars to you. We are very familiar with the Fender line. Our techs will dial these in expertly before they ship so that you receive a guitar that is in tip-top condition. Enough of that, let's get into the guitar. So Player II replaces the Player series from Fender, which has been around for a minute now. And they've made some modifications to the line, some enhancements, some player-centric features that will change the feel of the guitars and the aesthetic, and we can go over that now. So we have the HSS Strat, a personal favorite of mine. It's what I play personally, jam sessions, shows. I have an old HSS Strat that I just love. I modified it over the years, and I find it to be one of the most versatile of the Fender instruments. So top to bottom on this particular one, we have classic gear tuners, which we see on all the Player II models now. So more vintage inspired, vintage looking tuners. As we go down the neck here, we have a modern C, super comfy neck. This is a neck that I think everyone could play and everyone would love. It's a neck for the masses. Not too thick, not too thin. Rolled fingerboard edges. So this is one of the big features on the Player II revamp that every guitar will have, and I think every player will enjoy. So just a very worn-in feel. It really helps with the fret ends on these guitars. I won't say that every Player II that has come in up to this point has not had sharp frets, because we have had some. We've serviced them. It's something that we do before we would ship a guitar to you. But it does help with that, and it really helps with the feel. As I've said in other videos, I typically play with my thumb wrapped around. I find it super comfortable for my style of play personally. Rosewood fretboard on this one. We also have maple, but rosewood is a new addition to the Player line, where we used to have pal ferro as the dark wood in the line. We have the classic look of rosewood, look and feel of rosewood. 22 frets on these guitars, so extended range. Great guitar for, these are great step-up guitars. You know, if you've been playing for a minute, you're looking for a good step-up instrument, you're looking at a Stratocaster, I would look to this. If you're stretching your budget as a beginner and want something high quality with the Fender name on it, that is going to hold value long-term, maybe more than a Squier would. These are great guitars for that, guitars you can grow into. And, you know, moving away from the fingerboard and neck into the body, we have you know, the classic HSS design at this point. Alnico 2 humbucker in the bridge and Alnico 5 magnet single coils. So Alnico 5 giving us you know, those bright glassy highs. Alnico 2, this is I find this to be a very mid-forward humbucker. Good all-around humbucker, good for, you know, classic rock and whatnot. I would say that, you know, to suit your personal taste, these are things that could be easily modified, easily swapped out if you don't prefer the sound that comes on these guitars. That's one of the things I love about these guitars. In this case, 829. You know, it's by no means an entry-level guitar, but it's a guitar you can grow with, modify over the years, and because of all the value they pack in with features, feel, materials, it's a good guitar to grow with as a player. 5-way switch, nothing crazy going on with volumes and tone. We have a tone knob for the humbucker specifically, and the other tone knob will work the neck and middle pickup. 2-point tremolo, bent steel saddles, classic feel, stable. I've been playing this guitar for a minute this morning, and as I found with most of the Player series, the Player II series up until now, they're pretty stable instruments. Alder body on this one, and we have some other models that we don't have yet. I don't think they started shipping yet, but we have chambered ash and chambered mahogany in the Player II HSS lineup. So more to come on those, with different colorways in those as well as the different colorways behind me. We have, you know, the classic polar white with redesigned electronics with black pickguard, aged plastics on it. We have coral red, hyalea yellow, birch green, aquatone blue, as well as some of the classic Fender colors that we know and love. So let's get into it. We'll do some sound samples, clean and overdriven, and recap. There it is, the Player II HSS Stratocaster. Again, a lot to offer in terms of expanded dynamic range. With the addition of the humbucker on the neck, allows you to get some of those more aggressive tones you wouldn't otherwise get with the Stratocaster. Lots to offer in terms of value to the player. So if you have any questions about this guitar, we have a chat feature through the website. Hit us up there. Call us on the phone. Glad to talk to you about this guitar. Anything else we sell? Thank you for watching.